Yo, what's going on, y'all? So, is this the best laptop stand for under 50 bucks?
What we do here is go back.
Today I'm going to be reviewing the Monoprice DJ laptop stand. If you guys don't know about Monoprice, it's basically this pretty dope website where they have cables for cheap. You name it, power cables, audio leads, and now they're starting to have, you know, DJ lights and DJ accessories such as this laptop stand. For a lot of people looking into getting laptop stands, most people end up getting the generic one as their first laptop stand, you know, just a regular non-foldable laptop stand. But I mean, being a DJ, and especially when you're starting off, you know, you're going to be doing some gigs, maybe some mobile gigs. It's nice to be mobile. I mean, folding up a laptop stand and being able to put it in your backpack is pretty nice, especially when you're on the go. This comes in under $50. I looked all over eBay and actually found some laptop stands that, I guess for generic laptop stands of maybe higher priced laptop stands or whatever. That's a lot. I said laptop stands quite a bit. Yeah, I found some generic ones, but I didn't feel like ordering one. So my buddy Bomb Beats, shouts out to DJ Bomb Beats. This is actually his laptop stand, and he's had it for a little while now. As you can see, it has a little bit of wear and tear on it. But I figured, you know, review it while it's been used. I mean, I could have got it the first day he got it, brought it in here and gave it a good review. But I mean, I wouldn't really have been telling you how it would have held up. Now he's had it for some months. He actually got this laptop stand, I want to say, maybe about a couple of weeks or maybe a month at the most after I got my crane stand. So we're going to be doing some comparisons. I mean, what you get for under $50 and what you get for, you know, $75 plus. Being that I have the crane stand plus, I do not have the Pro, which is, you know, $150 or 100 plus. I'm not sure if it went down since the crane stand Elite came out. So anyways, let's get into it. Off the bat, it is foldable. You have this push down mechanism that folds it straight down like this. So I mean, you can pop it real nice and then bam, that's it. There it is. Like, it's folded in within a couple seconds. You have these rubber bumpers that keeps it from sliding around. As you can see, I'm pushing it. It's pushing my table more than it's actually moving the laptop stand. It's all metal construction, very heavy duty. Instead of one leg on, you know, popular laptop stands like the crane stand, you actually got two legs, which is nice. I know two legs is nice. Some people might prefer this, especially if they put this right in between their coffin when they stack their lids. I know a lot of people had issues with, you know, the crane stand only having 1 foot. You would get that wobble. I mean, they kind of had to change how they would, you know, mount their stuff. So, I mean, as far as everything goes, it's pretty solid. You have these rubber bumpers in the front, you know, to protect your laptop. Of course, you have, you know, these vents right here to keep your laptop nice and cool. All black finish. You cannot get this in any other color that I know of. But then again, you know, all black, you can't go wrong with all black. Everything. You have the same rubber bumpers on the bottom. That way it doesn't scratch up your tabletop or whatever you're trying to put this in and when you're trying to slide it under. As far as its strength or whatever, it seems pretty strong. I mean, it doesn't feel like it's going to drop your laptop anytime soon or whatever. I know before the crane stand, I had the Satin Uber stand, and it actually, you know, fell on me one time. It actually flipped back. With the Uber stand, you kind of had to kind of trust that your laptop was heavy enough to, like, hold it down, unless you wanted to wrap, like, the zip tie that came with it around. But I mean, if you got to use a zip tie to, you know, really strap your laptop stand down, I mean, it kind of seems a little sketchy, right? These knobs right here are aluminum. These knobs, I believe, are aluminum as well. So I know my boy Bomb Beats has been putting this through, I mean, regular wear and tear. I mean, you know, gigs at least 2 times a month, and then just using it around his house. So one thing I have taken into consideration is paint. On the paint job already, I mean, you could definitely see some scratching. And knowing my homie Bomb Beats, I mean, he's not really hard on his equipment. Like, he doesn't fucking throw this shit around like that. So, you know, you can definitely see like the paint is not wearing up. As far as like the lettering itself, you can see the marks, you know, where it's starting to turn silver and whatnot like that. So I'm gonna pull up my crane stand, which, you know, is, I guess, the next step up as far as laptop stand, and we're gonna see the differences right now. So this is my crane stand, and as you can see, well, I hope you can see, the Monoprice stand is actually taller. So it sits higher. I mean, this is the same tabletop. This is not anything different. I mean, any way you put it is not an optical illusion. I can switch it around. It's all sitting down, and you can definitely see that the crane or the Monoprice stand is taller. I mean, the crane stand has the same bumpers. If anything, these just feel a little bit more cushion than these do. As far as paint wise on my crane stand, let me move this out the way. As far as paint wise, it's fine. I think the only thing is like right here where the actual spinning mechanism is. You know, on the crane stand, if you guys don't know how to, you know, how a crane stand works or whatever, basically you have this lever right here that tightens it down. This adjusts how tight you actually want it, so you can make it super tight, but the problem with that is you really got to wrench it down. But I mean, it's not going nowhere. As far as with the crane stand or whatever, you have a couple different options as far as how you want to mount it. A really popular option that I use currently is the Z method. So, you know, you can have it like this, especially like on the side or whatever. Plus it kind of looks cool. You could really push it down. Ooh. You know, you could have your laptop like that. So I mean, you definitely have a lot of different options. It folds up very similar to the Monoprice stand. Let me pop this bad boy open. So I mean, it's definitely nice. It's definitely heavy duty. This crane stand that I have currently is made out of steel. It's not made out of aluminum. That's why this is the plus version. The pro version is aluminum. So I guess as far as like folding up time or whatever, like which one's faster to fold up, I would definitely give it to the Monoprice stand. Because I mean, depending on how tight you have the crane stands, like, you know, adjustments on the tightness, I mean, it could really be hard to, you know, to get it to fold down. But one thing I do give the crane stand is you can see this wobble right here. If you want this to lay down flat for whatever reason, and this is a big deal for you, on the mono stand you have to keep it like this. On the crane stand it doesn't matter. Each way it's fine. It's ready to go. Now another thing that I also noticed, because I mean this laptop stand is not even a year old. My crane stand is about a year old already. I actually got it around this time last year. As far as with the crane stand, you know, you have the two stems that go up to your actual laptop shelf. On this Monoprice stand, you only have one. This is one thing I kind of caught yesterday when my buddy dropped it off, is you can kind of see it's loose. I'm pretty sure it was pretty tight when you first got it, but you can see over general wear and tear over about almost, let's say, a year of regular use, it's starting to loosen up right here. Now I was looking at this earlier when I caught that, and you have this big old screw on both sides where it's flat. You know, it's a flat-headed screwdriver. So I'm wondering if you take a screwdriver to that, you can tighten that down and not have to worry about it again. But I mean, you definitely don't want swaying side to side, and you know, you really don't want swaying front to back, because it just makes it loose. As you can see, it's bobbling around. I mean, for the price though, then again, it's coming in at $30, and that moves just about as much as those regular cheapy $20, $30 non-foldable stands. So I got my 15-inch MacBook Pro on here, so I'm gonna go ahead and open it up and let's see how much it wobbles. I'm gonna stand off to the side actually, and as you can see with regular use, let me see, say I'm banging on it. I mean, it's wobbling, but the whole table is wobbling as hard as I'm hitting the laptop. Now let's see. Let's see the bounce. If I press on it, it has some bounce, but I mean, it's not gonna fall back. Let's see side to side action, especially because it's loose right there. You know what? It'll be perfectly fine. I would pretty much trust this laptop stand. I mean, if I had it in the club, if I had it at a mobile gig, I would trust it. I don't really see it going anywhere. This is probably like a really good laptop stand for a beginner, and it will last you quite a while. Just to keep in mind, you know, just have a couple of screwdrivers handy just in case it gets loose. I'm gonna take a flat screwdriver to this in a bit and see if, you know, that'll do anything for it. But let me go ahead and flip it towards you. But as you can see, I'm putting it in regular use, but my whole table is actually moving because I'm pushing down quite a bit. But if I push down hard, I mean, it bounces back. And as you can see, the feet are lifting, but that's not going to happen because most likely you're going to be having it under your mixer, under your controller, under your case, whatever it may be. And as you can see, it's fine. But you can see, unless it's just me, it is crooked because it is loose at the bottom. See, it's supposed to be straight up like this. So that's one thing to keep in mind. But then again, what do you expect for less than 50 bucks? I mean, I believe this is like $35, $45. So what do you expect? So I guess basically the only thing that comes with the Monoprice laptop stand is this bag. So I mean, it's a cool bag. It's nylon material, but to be honest, for me personally, I don't really use these bags. I still have my satin one. I still have the one that came with my crane stand. This is about the same quality as the one that came with my crane stand. If anything, this is probably like a little bit better because it has these tassels like this. The one that came with my crane stand has, I don't remember to be honest, but I know it doesn't have this. I don't really use them just because, you know, my DJ bag has, you know, compartment where I can slap it. But what I do like about this this bag for this laptop stand is that it's oversized. What I don't like about some laptop stand bags, why I don't really use them, is because they're made to fit like right on the money. But that being said, I mean, if you're tired or whatever, and if you don't get it straight on like a 12-inch record with the sleeve, I mean, if you don't get it right on, you can find yourself being like, oh, motherfucker, like, you know, just trying to get it in. This is nice and fucking, you know, nice and oversized. You have extra space, and bam, there you go. I mean, it's gonna protect your paint or whatever. I mean, at least you would hope so. But so, final thoughts: for under $50, you cannot go wrong. I mean, I have not tried or seen any of the other generic, you know, pile laptop stands that I've seen on eBay that look like a UDG laptop stand and stuff like that. I haven't ordered any of those just to check them out. But going with my guts and from what I've seen here today, comparing it to a crane stand, I mean, it's not there. It's not on the same level. There's, you know, the quality of a crane stand is just slightly higher, and it definitely shows, especially since these two laptop stands are about the same age as far as when I got them, or when I got my crane stand and when my buddy got his Monoprice stand. So the wear and tear is about the same. Paint-wise, it's not where it's at as far as a crane stand, but then again, I might be, you know, kicking the dead horse now. What do you expect for under 50 bucks? I mean, this is really the best bang for your buck, especially when it comes to a laptop stand. I mean, laptop stands are one of those things that just make your life a lot more convenient. Quality-wise, I remember when I first seen this when my buddy first got it. Felt solid, looked solid, everything like that. Now, after some wear and tear, as far as it being a little loose, I mean, it needs to be tightened up a little bit. But quality-wise, I would probably give it about like a 6, 6.5, only because it loosens over time. I mean, yeah, it sucks. I mean, you don't want your laptop stand to be like, you know, like your woman. I'm just playing. Design, I mean, but you can't go wrong. I mean, it folds super quick. You got rubber bumpers right here to protect your laptop. You got rubber bumpers on the bottom of the shelf to protect your laptop. Now, there is no external, like external hard drive or, you know, sound card tray that you can attach to this. But I mean, that if you're really looking into that, I mean, that might be a big downfall for you, but like a crane stand, if you buy the Plus, you would have to buy that tray separate anyways. I wouldn't be surprised, you know, if you could probably makeshift something yourself. If you go to Home Depot, you know, spray paint that bitch black, you're good to go. Portability-wise, I mean, it folds up, and it folds up fast, comes with a bag, you're in and out, folds up within like 5-6 seconds, so you're good to go. Portability-wise, it's on point. I guess the biggest question is, would I buy one? Would I spend my $35, $45 on one? But I would pay $35, $45 on this because it would be nice to keep this strictly at home as a studio, as part of my studio setup, or if I needed a backup for whatever reason. I mean, I don't really see the point in spending $75 on a backup laptop stand for me. Now, I'm speaking for me personally. So I would definitely buy one. I know they're in and out of stock here and there on Monoprice. They fly like hotcakes because of the price. I just haven't really seen any actual other reviews out there. Go ahead. I mean, if you're looking for a laptop stand, you're looking for an affordable laptop stand that has similar features to maybe a higher price laptop stand, go ahead and I mean, it got my approval. Man, you order one, you don't like it, hey man, I ain't your daddy. I didn't say don't go buy one, but I'm just saying, like, I'd buy one. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Andy Mac, motherfucker.